Hello everyone, welcome to Parametric Planet, and in this video I will show you how you can fix the text on Rhino Viewport and how you can preview the dimension lines of your model and how you can change the thickness and the color of your model lines. This is the same script which I have used in my previous videos when I explained how we can use BOM in ETABS and the SAP. So in this script, I have just added new components for the dimensioning and for this text preview. So the first component I would like to explain is how to preview the dimensions of your model in this Rhino viewport. For this one, you need this component which is called align dimensions. If you go to the displays and in the dimensions tab, you can find this align dimension. And there are also other components for dimensions. You can also use these ones. So this is the native grasshopper component. This one, it requires a plane, the plane in which you want to draw these dimensions. And then it requires a start point and the end point of this dimension. For instance, for this 10 meter, my start point is this one and the end point is this one. So you have to connect the start point A and the end point B. And you can also change the offset of your dimension lines. Similarly, you can also change the text size of your dimension lines. And this one is totally dynamic. If I change the clear span, you can see that the dimension lines are changing. If I change the eve height, the dimension line is changing. And similarly with the ridge height, you can see the align dimension of my rafter is also changing. The second component is render text to screen. Basically, this component belongs to human plugin. If you go in human plugin in display tabs, you can find this one, render text to the screen. So this component requires a text and then you need to provide a location of that text. So in this one, this is the location of this text. If I change this location, it will change the location of my text in Rhino Viewport. You can see that. So this is the location which you need to provide. So I have defined 3 texts. So for each text, I have introduced the location. And similarly, you can change the text height, size, and you can also change the text color. In this case, you can also use the gradients. For instance, if you have a different points and at different locations, you can use a color gradient to differentiate or identify those points easily. And lastly, you can also change the font of the text. In this one, I have used Times New Roman. If I remove this one, you can find a different text font. To define my text, I have used this format component. It is also a native grasshopper component. So in this one, I have this span width left column and thereafter, then I have defined the format. Like this 0 is the span width. I have connected this one with the span width dimension. And similarly, the 1 is for the left column. So this one is connected with the dimension of left column. And similarly, the 2 is for the rafter. If you want to introduce more text items here, then you can also add more inputs here. And you can further define your text. And I have also used this expression component, which is also a native grasshopper component to control this precision of my text. And if I change my dimensions, you can see this text is dynamic. So this one is very useful, this render text to screen, especially to dynamically check the dimensions of your model. Or for instance, if you are changing the dimension and you are calculating the weight of your structure or some other quantity, so you can easily check on your screen how the weight or how the dimensions are varies with changing the dimension of your structure. And the last component I would like to explain is the custom preview line weights. This is also a human component. This one allows you to change the line thickness of your model lines. So in this case, I can further increase this thickness, and also you can change the color of your line. So this component is also very useful. So that's all for this video. I hope you like it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Till then, bye bye and have a nice day.